Hello everyone. Hey, I'm at one of my favorite railroad crossings today. This is Crescent Springs, Kentucky, and it's Beechwood Road. I just heard on my radio a train coming. I'm not sure if it's coming up the hill or going down. When they come from that direction, they're coming up the hill. When they come from this direction, they're going down the hill. Go ahead and start the video, son. Crescent Springs, Kentucky. I had a request for this area, and I have now returned, so here we go. All right, so I just heard on my scanner, they just went past 5.5, so they're coming up the hill. That's good. I got lucky. Most trains I get are going downhill for some reason. It's always nice when you get one going up. Let's have a look at the rail here. Close look at the rail before the train comes. It's 136 pounds per yard. Rolled in 1992. A whole bunch of dashes, so it was late in the year. I'm not gonna guess. I forgot what MR stands for, the company it rolls that. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, there you go. Let's look at the rail. Here comes the train. All right, here we go. Got some Boxcars, that's a good sign. My favorite standard car. That was a nice cut of Boxcars there. Had a nice assortment of cars, but it wasn't really a very long train. Love hearing them locomotives when they're working, going up the hill. All right, there you go. Well, let's see what else we can get into. I found out what that is. That's just a show home over here. That home they built by the tracks. That's a show house. All right, well, things dried up over at Crescent Springs, so it's time to go to Walton because I know we can get a CSX train over there and maybe the Norfolk Southern start running. So we're going to Walton, Kentucky right now. There's a train coming, I can't get to it. I got stuck to all those lights. Darn. These cars up here were just too slow and they snagged me at all the lights. In Richwood, it's right over here. Darn. There it is. Oh, if I just wouldn't have got stuck with all them lights. Well, that's how it goes. One of those days. I totally struck out in Crescent Springs. Got one little tiny short train, and I knew this one was coming. I had some rail fans tell me that it would take it like 20 minutes to get to Walton, so I thought I could beat it, but I got stuck at way too many lights. I didn't know the traffic was that bad out here. So that one there, I missed. Oh well. Let's see what else we can get into. supposed to be a CSX coming through Walton, southbound. Maybe I can get that one. All right, so I'm in Walton, Kentucky right now. We got the M575 southbound coming. Hey, at least I'm gonna get that. It's about 2:30 p.m. I've only got one train so far today, just a little short train, so it's been a strikeout. But we got a good one coming, and it should have 2 DPUs on it. There's the signal, and it only lights up when the train gets in the block, so it's pretty close. I just heard it on 161.370 at South Bank Lick. All right, there it comes. Now this is going to have 2 DPUs in the middle. M575 southbound. See, that's a pretty cool looking crossing. All right, let's get back in.
Equipment Defect Detector, milepost 89.0.
The front of the train just went past the defect detector. National Boxcar. DPUs, I see yous. Two of them. One for me, one for you. Wow, that was incredibly long. That was a good one. All right, how long do you think it was? We'll find out here in a minute. You'll hear that defect detector go off. Signal's on red over there now, as long as it shows up. There's the train way off in the distance. I don't want to zoom it in because I'm going to show this and you'll get to hear the defect detector. It'll go off here anytime. The back of the train is just now going past the defect detector.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 89er.0. No defects. No defects. Total axle 676. Train lane 9er726. End of transmission.
Wow, that was a long one. Over 9,000 feet long.
That's 575, engine 7219, no defects. Good act count.
There you go. The conductor just acknowledged no defects on the defect detector. M575. All right, that was good. Yeah, I finally got to see some good trains here. Been at it all day, but Norfolk Southern was dry for some reason when I was over at Crescent Springs. I only got that one. And that was just a short local. Now there should be a Norfolk Southern intermodal train coming through here pretty soon with 4 locomotives on the front. And it's going to be a long one. So I'm going to walk over this way somewhere and see if I can get it. Traffic is all backed up, as you can tell. There's the city building right there. Downtown Walton, Kentucky. There's the Eagle of Courage over here at the Walton Veterans Memorial. And the eagle represents the strength and courage with which the veterans fought. But wait, there's more. There always is. We got a southbound train coming on Norfolk Southern. It's going to be an intermodal with 4 locomotives on the front. This is going to be a good one. Here we go. Got really windy. That was 28C. Next up, Guest Street Yard in Cincinnati. There you go, 28C. They were booking. What is the hurry? Yeah, there's not even any other trains. I've been dead most of the day. Let's have a closer look at the Eagle. There she is. That's cool looking at that. Hello everyone, hey, Jaw Thew's here again today, and it's nice and warm finally. It's almost 60 degrees, might as well just say it, it's 60 degrees. It was 59. Hey, I got Chesty with me, right there. What's she looking at? She's looking straight over this way. We got a train coming right now. We got a rock train coming, empty, eastbound, 2 locomotives. It's got 1 grain car on it too, so that's gonna be awesome. Got 1 grain car for Winchester Ag. The rest of the cars are empty rock cars. 2 locomotives. We got the green SD 40-2 leading, and we've got the little switcher right behind it, MP 15 DC. And we just got done getting a bunch of rain. I drove in this road here, all the way up to the frame in water in one spot. Got the 4-wheel drive on. Here comes the train. I've never gotten eastbound at this spot. I got a westbound here one time. Something new. Here we go. No horn zone. Hey, this is a good one too. Look at this. Got a bunch of cars on here. They've really been busy with the rock lately. The east end of the line, that's the side I live on. I live on the east end. It's mainly supported with the rock trains. If it wasn't for the rock, there wouldn't hardly be any trains at all on this end of the line. All right, there she goes, eastbound. Listen to all those frogs. Springtime, finally. Let's have a look at the rail. Let's go get them again. Oh, I gotta back out through that stuff too. It's pretty rough. Keep it four-wheel drive. Here we go. But wait, there's more. There always is. Guess what? I'm on Sicily Road. I beat them to here. Boy, that water was deep on that lane. I mean, it was all the way up almost to the door. I'm lucky the thing didn't bog out on me. It takes a lot to get that truck stuck, and I've got 2 shovels in the back because I have got stuck before, but I can dig myself out. Keep a couple shovels in there, 5-gallon bucket. You fill that up with gravel, dump it around the tires, and you just do some digging. Here we go. I hear them. High and dry. There's still glass insulators on that pole on the left. The line pole was shut off around 2005. You can still find a lot of glass insulators. I found one 2 days ago laying on the ground. That's by Williamsburg. Found a whole one laying on the ground over there. I left it for someone else to find. I got a few of these at the house. Each one of these cars weighs almost 30 tons, empty. They'll hold up to 100 tons of gravel. There you go, no cars went by. There's never any cars on this road. I'd like to own some land on the other side of that bridge. All right, here we go. Now there's Chessie. Hey, Chessie. She's still looking at the train. But wait, there's more once again. Hey, I'm at Corboy Road. This is the crossing that was rebuilt about a year or two ago. There's the top of the rail before the train comes. There you go. Got that new shanty right there. Milepost 45.99. Might as well round it off, say 46. This used to be crossbuck protected. And the track's completely rebuilt here. They had that derailment. Now, if you're wondering why the switcher's on the train, that switcher is on there because they got to set that grain car off in Winchester, and they got a few cars to pick up too. They can't have 6-axle units on the grain spur. So they need that switcher to work the grain spur, to shove that car in and pick up the other ones that are on the spur. The track is just not good for 6-axle locomotives. I do have videos of 6-axle units on there from Norfolk Southern and Cincinnati East Terminal Railway, but Cincinnati Eastern Railroad just uses the 4-axle units to prevent a derailment, because there have been quite a few derailments on that grain spur. All right, here comes the train. We're getting the other side. You can hear those spitter valves. Those spitter valves, that ticking you hear, at spitting sound, that blows moisture out of the lines. Helps prevent water damage. That's just air blowing moisture out of the lines. That track right there was completely rebuilt after they had that rock train have a few cars go off a few years ago. It's got reconditioned rail and all brand new ties and new ballast. Sectional rail. Got both sides of the train today. Electronic bell at this crossing. The new railroad crossing in Sardinia, right there in front of the concrete place, they have a mechanical bell on that one. That's interesting. I know everybody prefers the mechanical bells. Milepost 46 right here. Let's have a look at the rail. Nice and shiny. Let's see if we can find a date somewhere. I see one on the other side over there. Let's have a look at that. Bethlehem Steelton Railroad this in 1980. I can't tell. 83 maybe. And it's 132 pounds. You can tell right there. And I'm sticking with my per yards. No matter what everybody says, it's not 132 pounds per foot. It's 132 pounds per yard. There you go. That's pretty much it for me. New crossing gates. Totally rebuilt crossing. Rebuilt track. We got a dog sitting over there watching trains. Parked in the mud. So we'll be flinging mud on the way out. Let's get a good look at her here. There she is. She's looking. See that? She's looking right at me. Route 32 way off in the distance. Well, thanks for watching my video. If you got time, check out another one. Every view helps the channel. Got to pay for that gas somehow. All right, we'll see you later. Coming to you from Sardinia, Ohio. There's the 1,000 acres they want to build. That's big. Whatever it's called. lot of action going on here. Look at this.